Hello there. In the previous video we have created the Crud action for the entity my entity, but I haven't showed you what happens behind the scene after you create the Crud action. In this tutorial I'm going to explain further what had happened. If you look for when we create the entity, the my entity controller is created, and this controller is responsible for all the 4 actions. The index will be to show all the entries, and in some cases you will need to restrict that based on ACL. And here is the create action. It takes the request and it deals with the form if form is valid, and this is the render after submission, and this is the render before submission. You will further here what creates the form, and here is the new action when you create an entry, and here is the show action. That's when basically when you submit the form, it takes you to a page to you can view what you submitted based on the ID. And if you go down, this is the edit action for the form, and here's the create edit action that basically create the form for the edit action, and here's the update action, and here's the delete action. Very elegant. And the other thing, under the form, it creates my entity form. If you look at it, for the form builder, the first field and the second field. In some cases, because automatically if you look at the entity we have created, it uses the private. In some cases you need to make it protected, to use it outside the class itself, but not public, to make it available from everywhere in the application. And here to get the form name. And we updated the routing as I showed you in the previous. Is the routing my entity is created, and we added the entry for it. And in the views we have the my entity is created, and it has all the 4 twigs templates ready for it: the edit, the index, the new, and the show. Very simple. All of that you would have to type manually if you don't use the console, but the console does it for you automatically. Looking forward for the next video, and thanks for watching.